When the guards came to execute Daniel, he didn't pray first. He didn't quote scripture. He asked one question that saved his life, and I believe it'll change how you handle every crisis. I think it's in Daniel 3, but the king had just ordered every wise man in Babylon to be executed because no one could tell him his dream. So everyone's panicking. Guards are literally at Daniel's door to kill him and his friends. Here's what Daniel does that is brilliant. Why is the king so angry and urgent about this? Then the guard explains the situation. So Daniel gets clarity. Now, instead of reacting in fear, he can respond with wisdom. So the question gave him space to breathe, space to think, and space to hear from God instead of just hearing his own panic. Now, maybe you've had moments like this, and I had one years ago when I got laid off, and I remember my first reaction was pure panic because we had bills, we had a mortgage, no backup plan, but I found myself asking that same question. Why is this happening? Why now? What is God trying to show me here? And in that pause, the Lord dropped an idea in my heart to start a business that made no sense. I had no experience, but that question created space for me to hear God instead of just reacting in fear. And that business fundamentally changed our lives. It led us to paying off $400,000 of debt and pointing me towards what God had called me to do. And I believe none of that would have happened if I would have panicked and taken a job out of fear. So next time a crisis hits, before you react, I want you to ask why. That one question creates space for God to show you his plan instead of fear driving your decisions. And if you need help learning how to handle your money with biblical wisdom instead of worldly panic, check out Simple Money Rich Life. It is the framework that helps us respond to every financial crisis with faith instead of fear.